All right, if you're a homeowner in Tom's River, you're going to want to listen up. Today, we're diving into a super practical guide on how to pick the right home appraiser. Let's make sure you can tackle your next real estate move feeling totally confident.
So, are you thinking about buying, selling, or maybe refinancing your home? Yeah, it's a massive decision, right? And that one step, the appraisal, it can feel like everything hinges on it. It can be super stressful. That's exactly why picking the right person for the job is so important. It's really all about getting that peace of mind.
Okay, so to make this whole process a lot less confusing, we've mapped it out for you. We're going to start with why having local knowledge is a huge advantage. Then, we'll look at the actual options you have right here in Tom's River. We'll even spotlight a top pick. After that, we'll check out a few other really reputable appraisers in the area, and we'll wrap it all up with a simple guide on how you can make the best choice. All right, let's jump right into section 1, why local knowledge matters. And believe me, this is so much more than just knowing the local street names. We're talking about a genuine, deep down understanding of what really makes the Toms River market move and shake. This is where a local appraiser is just invaluable. I mean, think about it. Someone who gets the subtle differences between all the little micro markets here in Ocean County, that's huge. They're going to give you a way more accurate valuation. And we're not just talking about a number. That number can mean getting your loan approved or getting top dollar for your sale. Plus, you'll probably get faster scheduling, way better communication, and reports that local banks and attorneys are already familiar with. It's a total game changer. Okay, so now for the good news. If you're in Toms River, you actually have some really solid options to choose from. There are some great, experienced pros out there. So let's get into who they are. Now, among those options, there's one firm that really seems to stand out, according to our source material. So let's zoom in and put them under the spotlight for a minute. And that firm is the appraising group Toms River. These guys have a fantastic reputation, and it seems to be built on high-quality reports and really good customer service. And they're not just some small local shop. They have a pretty wide reach across New Jersey. And yeah, when they say they're a full-service firm, they really mean it. Just look at this list. From standard purchases and refinances to the really tricky stuff, like estates, divorces, or tax appeals, they handle pretty much the whole shebang. It's kind of like a one-stop shop for any appraisal need you might have. Okay, but the appraising group isn't the only option. It's always good to know who else is out there, right? So let's take a look at a few other reputable appraisers in the area, because each one has its own unique strengths. So first up, let's talk about Paragon Appraisals. We're talking over 30 years of experience here, which is wow. They've seen it all. They seem to specialize in some of the tougher appraisals, like for estates and divorces, and are also known for being able to remove PMI. All right, another great option is DeRosa Appraisal Services. Now, what's cool here is that it's an owner-operated firm. You know what that means? You get that really personal, hands-on service. They're known for being super meticulous and having competitive prices, so if you like that one-on-one feel, this could be a great fit. And hey, if you're a real estate investor, this next one is especially for you. Coastal Appraisal Service handles both residential and commercial properties. That's a huge plus if you have a mix of properties and want to work with just one company. Okay, so we've met the main players. Now the big question is, how do you actually choose? Which one is right for your specific situation? Well, it's actually not that complicated. It really just comes down to 3 key things. Step 1, think about your property. Is it a condo, a house on the water, a regular suburban home? Each one needs a slightly different kind of expertise. Step 2, why do you need the appraisal? Is it for a mortgage, an estate, or something else? The purpose really matters. And finally, step 3, are there any specific rules you have to follow from your bank or a court? You got to know that up front. Figure out the answers to these 3 questions, and your choice will become a whole lot clearer. And hey, just to make it super easy, here's a quick side-by-side comparison. You can see the appraising group's broad range of services, Paragon's decades of experience, DeRosa's personal owner-operated approach, and Coastal's focus on both residential and commercial. Seeing it all laid out like this really helps clarify things, doesn't it? So what's the final takeaway here? Well, the research seems to point to the appraising group Toms River as a really solid, convenient first call for most people, whether you're a homeowner, a lender, or an attorney. But at the end of the day, the best appraiser is the one who's the perfect match for your unique situation. And now you've got everything you need to make that choice. Good luck!